I hope everything is fine with you. So, let's talk a little bit. Let's talk about one interesting practice, which is kind of manifestation practice, but it's, I think, very interesting, and I didn't tell you, I think, about it. So, this practice is what you can do. So, during the day, whenever you kind of remember that, or you can put some reminder, or just, I don't know, maybe kind of 3 times a day, 4, 5, 6, as many as you want. You can, okay, what you can do, you can go into your desired reality, like shift into your desired reality. So for some seconds maybe, or a minute, just in this case, you will remind your mind each time about your desired reality, even though you are in another place, okay, and in another, situation. Okay, so what it can be? Just let me explain you a little bit more detailed. For example, you are living in the city, like I don't know, and you want to move. For example, so like I'm living in Samara, but I want to move to Los Angeles, and you more or less you should understand. Of course, not more or less, but the more clear the better, of course. So you need to imagine, and maybe you can check it, Google it, the pictures, your desired pictures, obviously, that you want. And each time you kind of pretend that in your mind, or maybe even in reality, that this is true. So, for example, you go along the street and you see the trees. So you look at those trees, and in your mind imagine, like, just kind of here you should be kind of creative using your visualization skills. Maybe for the first time it will be difficult, but you should improve it. Visualization skills are very important when we talk about manifestation, because our subconscious mind usually works with pictures, and you should really improve your visualization skills. So, imagine that these are not trees, these are palms, and clearly feel it, imagine it like these are palms, these are not trees. And just go and imagine yourself, like maybe you are going on, Beverly Hills. Like imagine, like maybe the adverts are in English or all around you, and like this is just, I know maybe for some of you it might be, it might seem a little bit maybe strange, but this is how it works. So you just imagine this, um, and or maybe if you can see something which is similar, like hills, you can imagine that these are Hollywood. You can clearly imagine the sign of Hollywood. Or if you are looking at the river, maybe you have river or the sea in your city, you can imagine that this is the ocean, you know. And doesn't matter in which place of this the city or town you are living, you are. Doesn't matter. If you are at home, probably you can imagine like you are out looking out of your window and there is an ocean outside, or you can see, I don't know what you want to see out of your window, the flowers, the garden, or the street. It's a street. or anything. I don't know what you are dreaming about. So just um, I think you get the idea. Or another thing is that you should. So this is the principle of fake it till you make it. So you can fake it for your mind. And you remember that our mind does not see the difference between the reality and imaginary things. The same signals go, and our mind thinks that this is true. So that's why you materialize it, like since some time. Or if you see a car in the street that you are dreaming about, you just go right into that car. Obviously, you should not touch it or sit into it, but while you are going there, pretend that you are a passenger or a driver. I don't know what you want. So, like, as if it would be your car, okay? Or what else? It can be anything. Or if you want to, I don't know, to become rich and go to boutiques, you can. When you see in your city like Chanel, Armani, etc., go. You can. The better, of course, you come in there, and even if you don't have money, just pretend that you have money. Feel it. Feel it. I think it's not like maybe you can say, okay, then I'm lying to myself or to others. In this case, I think this is not lying. This is manifestation. Okay, how else you can do it? I'm not saying that. Please lie to others, like you are someone who you are not. But I mean that you should. I think you should feel this. Who cares if you have money or not have money? Anyone can come to Chanel or any other boutique to try on some things, some clothes, yeah, to look at them, and it's not necessarily you have money, you just need to, have this feeling. And also, it's very important to feel that this is natural to you. This is something extraordinary. When you want to get something in your life, you need to feel that this is kind of a normal for your life, part of your life, natural for you. This is not something like, wow, like from another planet, like you were coming into this Chanel and feeling so miserable there, so like you are from another, like you are somewhere there, and this shop is somewhere very far from your reality. In this case, you will feel, first of all, not confident. You will feel shy, and maybe you really will feel this desire to go immediately go out of there. And I think even the shop assistant will feel it like, of course, they should not show that, but I know that sometimes in some places shop assistants really unfortunately can't show it, like maybe even without saying anything, but looking at you like, what is she doing here? Or he, something like this. Like, of course, this is what must not happen, but you really can probably sometimes, unfortunately, happens, and you can feel it, like this tension around you that something is wrong happening, and you need to escape from there. So you just intentionally should put yourself into those situations and try to kind of get rid of your comfort zone and feel comfortable there, like as is your normal reality. I think probably this is nothing new for you guys, but Anyway, you can, or maybe this is for some of you this will be new. Just try it, and this is very powerful, extremely powerful. Especially when you do it every single day, and I think this should work. Actually, I'm not promising anything, but anyway. So, okay, guys, I hope this information was useful for you. And I love you with all my heart. Be yourself, be limitless, live life on high quality terms, and remember you are the best and you deserve the best.